folks, this is Feral on the 27th of February 2020. Stealthily hiding in the shed at 6 o'clock in the morning here in Australia. The rest of my family's asleep. So yeah, a bit of stealth mode here so they don't find Dad talking to himself in the shed. Got a lower account today I'm going to tackle War Factory with. This one's just XP52. Fairly average statues, but I do now have a wonderful 16 GBE boost statue, which rounds out the collection all to 16 GBE, part of that one lone 17. So hopefully the sculptor will be nice to me soon and give me something decent to play with on this account. So as it's a lower sort of level account as far as damage and GBE etc, just went for a clearing hit etc. If you battle, let the excitement begin, or something like that anyway. Paul's up there, Call's over here, no shield gens, that makes life easy. We've got that DC over there, so that really means we need to put ourselves behind the cannons, normal spot like we normally do. Floppy cams are out of the way, shock launchers are out of the way, those RLs are going to try and do nasty things to us, as is the shock blaster here and the flames there. So this little lot here, if you are neat, will fit in one shock. So you can get that mortar, the shock blaster and 3 flames there, that'll fit in one shock. Those mortars there are out of range, so that's one shock. Flames up here, obviously they're going to cook your zooks as well, so another shock over there, and the RLs over here, so the 3 shock hit. Now the GBE statues I got, that is possible, but you need to be fairly neat to make it happen. So I didn't want to press that button, did I? Amateur mistake of the morning. View battle again. So I just went for a little bit of hack work. I know that's not important for the final kill, but I wanted to drop some Grens in this corner over here. With the Grens busy over here, I could clear up the mines and take out a few of those flames. Those flames removed, that means I've got one less shock. Also the Grens, as they're destroying defences etc, that's taking health off the core, as you can see. Not much use, but it helps. That was that. I retreated at the end there to save my troops. That way then I could do a sparky attack next. Now you may notice my last attack, I put one mortar down between those RLs just to damage those a little bit. With that damage done to those, that means Sparky will target them first. So you can see I've activated the spark and she's targeted that RL. So what I've done from there is I've flared the second RL. And this is just a simple double hack. Now by flaring the flaring the second RL, she'll hack that first. But as soon as that smoke clears, if I tap the hack button again, she'll hack the second RL. So we'll get 2 RLs with 1 hack. So there we go. Double hack. Sparky dies. I know I had a bit of a go at barraging out that other flame there. Not that I needed to, it just makes life a little easier, the shocks, but yeah, wasn't enough damage. And last but not least, now I know this stage, some of you people that are more experienced and got a good statue lineup, etc., will be saying, what did I waste all my time clearing that lot for? Just did it to make life easy. Give the guys who've got lower accounts, lower experience, some ideas of how they can beat War Factory. Obviously you could just smoke down to this bottom right hand corner here, flare up behind these snipers here, and straight across, and then one shock up here, 2 shocks here, and then a 3rd shock over here in those RLs, and drop it. But it takes a bit more skill, so I thought I'd just show this, but yeah. Smokestack was spot on, but a little bit wobbly. I think that flare could have gone maybe a little bit more to the left. And then again, drop the last 2 smokes in reverse order, just because the further smoke takes a little bit longer to get there. That way, hopefully they clear at similar times. Probably should have flared the core a little bit earlier here, the zook start to spread. And then just a single shock there. And because I didn't flare that core early enough, those zooks spread down towards the core. And yeah, they got culled by those mortars, but if I flared the core a little bit earlier, would have kept them behind those boom cannons in a safe spot. And at the core there with that 111 GPE boost percentage, I had enough of 3 shocks to the core quite comfortably. So yeah, gives you some ideas for your slightly more skilled players. Yeah, well, hope that helps you. I'll catch you next week for another War Factory.